What's up, guys? I'm Brian Kelly with Kelly Family Fitness, and I wanted to share a circuit with you that we worked on today. It came out really good. I was happy with it. Thought it was worth sharing. We're going to do a banded deadlift, a reverse step up, and a heels elevated goblet squat. On this first movement, we're kind of working position on the deadlift. So a lot of people in the bottom position kind of fall forward toward their toes and let their bar come out in front of them. And the problem with that is it really can get into your lower back. So this drill, by encouraging the bar to pull forward, is going to encourage Lisa to kind of use a little bit more lat and hug the bar into her legs, keeping it as close as possible to her body and minimizing stress. It's also going to kind of teach her body the correct pathway to do this lift. The second one that we've got in the circuit is the reverse step up. And I like this one because it encourages kind of a stretch in the toes and in the ankle. It allows the knee to go over the toes, so you're going to get some strengthening in the quadricep, the actual knee joint itself, and in the Achilles. And then in the heels elevated goblet squat, again, we're kind of getting knees over toes, which is going to get into a decent amount of dorsiflexion in the foot. So she's going to be able to keep her chest up in spite of the fact that she's squatting super deep, to where a lot of people, when they get down too low on the squat, will kind of round over and their heels will come up. Knees will even cave in. This kind of helps people learn the deep squat without breaking form. So we'll go over it with you one at a time. We did 5 of each in a circuit as about a 10-minute AMRAP, though the goal wasn't to do necessarily as many rounds as possible. It's just a time circuit that everybody was kind of allowed to work on as they went. They could add weight, though I put the priority on the motion. So I even had people doing one band in the middle of a PVC bar doing the exact same technique. Lisa's a pretty good deadlifter, so we've got 65 pounds on the bar. So she sets us up, she'll pull it back and add a little bit of tension to the bar, going back up to wherever you had before. And then with chest up tall and shoulders back and abs in, she's going to squat and keep those lats really engaged as the bar goes down her legs for 5 reps. And as she's doing this, she's fighting that band, pulling her bar forward. It's very important to have 2 bands that have equal resistance on them. So make sure if you're doing these, you have equal resistance on each side. Once she gets 5, she's going to make her way over to the bench. These benches are about 17 inches off the ground. As she does this, the back foot is going to go heel up. She'll drive the head and push off. I'm just going to have her do 5 on just this right leg. Now, a good cue for these is to keep this down leg, this knee, kind of hugged in. I'm sorry, the up leg needs to hug into the down leg. You don't want that knee to flare to the side because you're going to get rotation. It's going to irritate that joint. So she's driving up head first from that bottom foot. Yeah, perfect. Then on this heels elevated goblet squat, she'll hold the kettlebell up tall by the horns, up right by her sternum, just a little bit of elevation on the heels. You don't want to be too high up on those plates. Knees are going to come out, chest stays up, in a deep squat. Yep. You can see as the knees are going over the toes, it's going to encourage a little bit more dorsiflexion. You're going to have to stretch your Achilles and really use your quadriceps and knees to do that motion. But at the same time, your chest stays up nice and tall. So give it a shot, see what you think, leave the comments down below, and if you get a chance, like or subscribe. Thank you.